do that again this time. I apologize for that. Alright. Yes, I need resources. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Alright. Just waiting for some things to happen. We are getting a little bit of resources popping through now. That'll let me get my other water extractor. Because we are eating into this thing on and off, so just to be safe, I'd rather have that done. And we are going to need a landing pad here soon, which I'm pretty sure I cannot fit anywhere up here. So I will need to make another airlock. I might push it off this way. Or maybe the smarter thing to do is to push it off the storage, kind of this way. And then I'll build kind of around it. And then I'll build kind of around and down. So I need to remember not to block myself off there, because it will be very difficult to do. I don't think I can even do anything in this direction. I'm pretty sure I have to go that way. So this is maybe a little crazy to do, but it is what it is. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to need after the landing pad is I'm going to need to get my spares and med supplies up. How bad is the landing pad? Ooh, that's a lot of metal. That is a lot of metal. So, wow. These meteors, good grief. Alright. So, I just need you to work on that. Please. The problem is that's both my workers, but I have 3 ore and a starch left, so I'd kind of like to get that piece done. And then we almost have the airlock done. Aw, poor constructor bot. Alright, well, an engineer's going to get to him eventually. I probably need another bed. Plants are doing not great, not horrible. Bum bum. Just need the engineer, who's probably asleep, to go get that. Ah, there we go. Now he's being worked on. Dart D. Schoberg? I have no idea how to say that. Dart D. Non-English name. Alright, so there's the bunk. Now we just need this puppy, which I believe we've got everything we need now. Power storage is low. How far are we into the night? We are most of the way through the night. Wind is absolutely dead right now, which is part of the problem. So, I'm going to need some more power generation. Let's do a small solar panel, maybe? Yes, we are out of power, but we'll be okay momentarily. Alright, now hopefully we can get these batteries charged up during the day. This wind is killing me, though. So we'll definitely need this, that over there. Solar panel, thank you. And we are way behind on all the resources. Which is why I'm going to need to get that ore up so that I can get some traders coming in. We do have some medical supplies. Good news is we've almost got all this stuff out from outside, so then we'll stop sending people out just to grab crap. Luckily, our medic and a couple other people really don't have much else to do right now, so there's that. Wind is blowing pretty good, but we're not even into the first battery yet, so this is definitely going to be a necessary piece to the puzzle. But we're still missing a metal or two, actually. There's one. Instructor bots zooming out there. Yeah, we just got the first battery, basically. That is not gonna cut it. So we basically just got it to 7,500. So let's see what one night does. I don't know where the battery charge was when we started last night, so we'll find out. God, those meters are freaking me out. And unfortunately, like, after you've built a base or two, like, and you go back and start from scratch, everything feels so slow early game. I mean, I got 7 people. I had 40 something and 10 bots when I was playing last time, so this all feels very, very slow. Don't really have enough botanists or biologists for the amount of plants I created, and that's my fault. Storage, decently full. So here comes the other metal. So regardless of whether or not we actually make it through the night, we should be fine tomorrow. We'll get that second battery up and going. Yeah, alright. So that's good. We got that puppy up. That'll get us 30 power gen. It is not linear when you go from the small to the large, right? So 30, 50. So it's it is much more space effective though, which early game seems like a minor thing, but late game is anything but. All right. So how are we doing here? Got some bioplastics, but the metal is way too slow. So I'm going to deprioritize this so we can get some mining done. Alright, because I need 4 metal to build a landing pad, which I really need, because once I start digging into these medical supplies and spares, it's going to be bad. Gonna be bad. Okay. Yeah, we got the second battery already almost full. And we're most of the way through the day, but alright, how are we doing on food? Doing okay-ish. Not great, but not horrible. Another bot down. Hopefully Dart will take care of that. I think he's our only engineer early here. Yeah, just one engineer. Majorly dangerous. So, extremely important that we get that landing pad up and running. Ba-ba. Alright. Go to bed. You're tired. You're a medic. You're worthless. You're not doing anything. Alright, so we got the connection up, but I still need 4 more metal for this thing, which is going to suck. It's going to take a long time. Once I have 4 ore, I will just prioritize this, but we got the 3 workers, so at least we're able to you know, get some ore churning out here. I mean, bioplastic matters, but I'm having trouble maintaining what I've got. I'm going to go ahead and recycle one of the medical plants, just for now. Not that I don't need the medical plants, but I've already got 7 things. And that's just one less plant for them to have to maintain. Oh, the early game is painful. Alright, so we're still sitting at 2 ore. 3 ore. So I'm going to go ahead. I disable you? Yeah, let's disable you. And then I'm going to prioritize you. Not that I don't need bioplastic, it's just that I need metal that much more right now. So hopefully you're coming to turn. Yes, excellent. Excellent. So for those of you who are new to the channel here on YouTube or Twitch, depending on what you're watching, got a variety of series that are happening right now with BerCrew Studios. We've got a few different personalities on the channel, depending on the types of games you like. So myself, Nemes, I tend to do strategy and builder type games, as well as participate in all of our multiplayer, which I'll talk about in a second. So you'll see my series, for the most part, are PlanetBase right now, along with City Skylines After Dark. And then I dabble in EU4, but I think right now at the current subscriber base, we're going to stick to things like PlanetBase and City Skylines, just because I don't have that many hours in a day. Pickle, who you'll see on the channel, you'll see a lot of Pickle Gets Angry episodes. Those are different frustrating games, so if you want to see Pickle get pissed, he's a great one to watch, because he will quite often. He's got a few different kind of, I hate to call them regular series, because he's got about 3 or 4 games that he kind of jumps between. Outlast, and he's got Broforce going right now, and a couple others. And then Obi Jeff right now is mostly participating in our multiplayers. He does have some Stanley Parable out there. If you want to watch a few of those episodes, those are always hilarious. I don't have security controls right now, so I can't do anything about this. So it is what it is. We're almost there, though. One more metal and we'll be good. So yeah, so check out Pickle. Pickle does a lot of indie games, and then for multiplayer content, most of what you're going to see out there right now is a mixture of some live stream highlights. So we recently did like Chivalry and Rocket League. You will see a fair amount of Rocket League multiplayer. We try to toss those up periodically. We're not amazing at it, but we're kind of amusing to listen to while we play. We like to tell stories and banter around. We are working on Minecraft. It's been a scheduling problem for us. We had our first episode up, but frankly we haven't been able to continue with that. But that will change here in the very near future. But yeah, check out the YouTube channel BerCrew Studios. I'll leave a link, or actually there is a link here on Twitch, and if you're on YouTube, you're already in the channel, so please like and subscribe. Helps out quite a bit, and we put out probably an episode or 2 a day, so if you like regular content, you will like things here at BerCrew Studios. And live streams, we're pretty active right now. That I don't know if that'll be maintained during the holiday season, but we do try to live stream at least each of us a few times a week. We're very active on the weekends for live streaming. Okay, so I was basically just trying to fill some time while we wait for this metal to make itself, or be made. It's not making itself. Because as soon as the landing pad is done, then things change pretty quickly. We are starting to eat into our medical supplies and spares. Good news is that we can usually trade for some of that. Bad news is I don't have a lot to trade, so I will want to get a factory and a med lab up pretty soon. We do have people getting hurt because we don't have security controls, so we can't tell them to GTF out of the sandstorm. So they just walk outside and go, man, it's windy, I don't know what's going on, and then they walk and walk and walk and get hurt, which is pretty irritating, to be quite honest. And our bots getting wrecked. That's always fun. Alright, so how are we? Batteries are doing okay. Part of that's because we're at full wind. Doing decent on materials, so this thing should be ready to get made. You're an engineer! You could have made that while you're out there. No. I mean, I don't know why you're out there anyway, but... Alright, constructor bot is go. Well, once he's out there, I'm going to go ahead and turn this back on, by the way.